Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, big change in the story regarding those missiles. Two Russian missiles allegedly fell on, no, actually it's not allegedly, it's a fact that they landed in two missiles. That's what we know, landed in the territory of Poland. The Poles say that they are Russian-made. As I said, it doesn't really matter if you use a French knife to commit a crime and you're German. It doesn't mean that a French guy committed the murder. You know what I mean? It's stupid. But anyway, that's what they said. It's Russian-made. Must be Russian. Okay, all right. Like you use an AK-47, the one who shot blah 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 must be Russian because he used a Russian-made weapon. Anyway, the problem, what we don't know so far, two missiles were landed in Poland. Two people, I think, died. Blinken called the Ukrainian and the Poles and discussed with the foreign minister, Kuleba, and the other one, I can't remember his name, the Polish one, Rea, something like this, the last name. So he spoke with them. I don't know why they spoke with Ukraine. I don't know why Blinken spoke with Ukraine. That's very concerning. I made a video where I discuss a little bit who might benefit out of this and who might plan a false flag operation there. But accidents happen. Russians attacked lately, used a lot of missiles in the past 2 days. So now we have Biden, who says this is the last development here. This is 19 minutes ago and comes from Sputnik. Biden says unlikely missile that fell in Poland was fired from Russia. Oops. So if Biden said that, well, you might have a spokesperson coming and say, hey, Biden misspoke actually. It can be, the story could be changed. So it says here, the US President Joe Biden said it is unlikely based on the trajectory of the missile that fell in Poland was fired from Russia. And I'm quoting, there is preliminary information that contests that. I don't want to say that until we completely investigate, but it's unlikely in the minds of the trajectory that it was fired from Russia, Biden told reporters. Now, Blinken, 1 minutes ago, says he spoke to Polish-Ukrainian counterparts about the Polish missile incident. Again, why do you call the Ukrainians? If some missile falls in London, do you call the Ukrainians? Or it falls in Berlin, you call the Ukrainians too? Why would you call, let's say it's a Russian missile. Why do you call the Ukrainians? If something happened in Bangladesh, a missile falls in Bangladesh, you speak with Ukrainians, you know? And then we have another one. I go back in time. It says, Biden to hold emergency roundtable meeting with G20 world leaders. And then Duda, Poland has no exact information on whose missiles landed on Polish territory. They said it's Russian missiles, but they don't know whose. Polish President Andrzej Duda told reporters that Poland has no exact information on whose missiles landed in a territory. The official added that nothing indicated shelling of Poland territory by missiles could be repeated. He further noted that US experts would be joining the investigation into the incident. I'm going even back, 2 hours ago. Poland invited international experts to investigate landing of missiles, Prime Minister says. Invite the Chinese, invite the Russians, invite the Indians too, okay? Poland has invited international experts to investigate the landing of missiles on its territory, Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki told reporters, and I'm quoting, we are working to establish all the causes, great, of what happened and everything that happened with international experts whom we invited to the group of our experts and investigators. But I hope you don't investigate like Denmark and Sweden and still investigating that pipeline, those pipelines, remember? Because It's almost 2 months, and a week or so, and we still don't know anything. He said Poland put police and security services on high alert and boosted airspace monitoring jointly with allies. American experts are expected to join the probe as well. Peskov says, that's 3 hours back, Peskov says has no information about Poland incident. Russian ambassador, that's 3 hours back, Russian ambassador summoned to Poland's foreign ministry. And we go 4 hours back, NATO Secretary General tells Polish leaders he is consulting with allies. And then 5 hours back, NATO Council meeting to be held on November 16 amid Poland incident. So the UN Security Council will discuss the situation in Ukraine during a meeting on Wednesday. The meeting entitled Maintenance of Peace and Security in Ukraine will begin at 3 p.m. according to UN Security Council's calendar and activities. But it says NATO. It says NATO Council meeting to be held, and then it says the UN Security Council. So I think they made a mistake here. All right. So the thing is, Russian Ministry of Defense respond to claims of missiles in Poland. The statements of the Polish media and official about the alleged fall of Russian missiles in the area of the settlements of Przewodów is a deliberate provocation in order to escalate the situation. No strikes were made against targets near the Ukrainian-Polish state border by Russia. The fragments published in haste by Polish media from the scene in the village of Bababa have nothing to do with Russian weapons. U.S. Department of Defense cannot confirm reports of alleged fallen missiles in Poland. Well, it seems like they fall over there, but what's going on with who did it? Biden said it didn't come from Russia. Maybe they came from Belarus. How about that? Maybe it came from Ukraine. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it came from Poland. All I hope is that it's going to be a transparent, comprehensive, and speak like a weasel. That's the other words. Transparent and comprehensive, bipartisan investigation. And if it's the Russia, if they conclude it was Russia, then NATO has a blank check to do whatever they want. Now, what can they want? I think their goal is to bring some troops in Ukraine for peacekeeping mission and no-fly zone or something in Ukraine. But we're not involved, so don't hit our London, Paris, and what is the other one? Berlin, okay? We're not involved, we're just peacekeeping mission. So we can hit you, we can do whatever, but because you hit Poland. NATO member, Article 5, 4, whatever it is, and we're going to defend and stand by. Okay, defend it. Doesn't mean you have to attack. Anyway, that's the extent they're going to say. We're going to put a peace mission in there, and we'll find out. Now, what if the Ukrainians did it? What's going to happen with that? I don't think they want to say Ukrainians did it. Is it impossible? No, I don't think it's impossible. But what if Ukrainians did it? Just pressure. There's going to be a pressure to say, okay, now you are. I don't even have to. I don't even want to consider that the Ukrainians did it, because they're not going to find such a thing. I think it's going to be so unlikely. Like I flew to the moon yesterday. Anyway, well, we'll find out. So it did not come from Russia. Belarus? Kaliningrad? No, because it came from the other side with the border with Ukraine. Well, I can't wait to find out, or to find what these guys are letting us know, the information they provide. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.